What is Nikah Mishyar? Nikah Mishyar is a type of marriage contract recognized in some interpretations of Islamic law, primarily within Sunni jurisprudence. It still requires a standard Islamic nikah or marriage contract, such as offer and acceptance, dowry, 2 witnesses, and a guardian. Nikah Mishyar is characterized by a formal marriage agreement, where the wife voluntarily relinquishes certain rights typically associated with marriage, such as the right to cohabitation or living together with the husband, the right to financial maintenance or nafaqah, the right to equal time or attention from the husband, especially in polygamous setups. The husband, in turn, is relieved of some obligations, such as providing a shared home or regular financial support. Nikah Mishyar is often described as a traveler's marriage or marriage of convenience, as it may be contracted by men who travel frequently, are unable to maintain a full-time household, or seek a less financially burdensome arrangement. The wife may remain in her own home, and the couple meets periodically as agreed. In modern times, it is common for wealthy Arab men to travel to poorer Muslim countries like Pakistan, Indonesia, or Bangladesh and enter into Mishyar marriages to satisfy their lust. The marriage organizers are usually pimps who seek out women from poor families. The dowry provided by the groom is often substantial for the woman and her family, sometimes enough to support them for a month. Enticed by the money, the woman's side agrees to the Mishyar marriage for a few days or weeks. After the vacation ends, the groom typically divorces his Mishyar wife and returns to his Arab country. Islamic scholars are aware of the negative impacts that may arise from Nikah Mishyar.
In a Nikah Mishyar, a woman usually does not receive protection, a home, or financial support. She only meets with her husband for sexual relations. Couples who enter into a Nikah Mishyar usually do so with the intention of divorce. As ulamas, we certainly would not want women in our families, such as our sisters, mothers, and daughters, to experience such a marriage. However, we cannot forbid the practice because it is implied in the Quran and was practiced by Prophet Muhammad himself.
Sauda and the origin of Nikah Mishyar. The following event led to the revelation of Quran, Surah An-Nisa, verses 128 to 129. Sauda bint Zam'a bin Qais was 51 years old when she married Prophet Muhammad, who was slightly older than her.
I am a devoted Muslima and a loyal follower of Prophet Muhammad. After my husband passed away, the Prophet proposed to me.
When Prophet Muhammad offered marriage, Sauda saw hope because it meant a chance for security and also an important role in his household.
I am the second wife of the Prophet. His first wife, Khadijah, died not too long ago. He needed a mature woman to take care of his children and to do the household errands for him for free.
Sauda later moved to Medina to be with her husband. There she helped build the emerging Muslim community. As Prophet Muhammad's influence grew, so did the number of his wives. Among them were younger, more favored wives, such as Aisha, Juwayriyah, Safiya, Habiba, and Zainab, as well as his favored concubines, the Jewish woman Rayhana and the Coptic woman Maria. They were all known for their youth and beauty.
I know the Prophet was really fond of his third wife, Aisha. He even claimed that without her, no Quran verses would have come to him. But now, many more beautiful young girls and women surround him. I have no chance of competing with them.
Rumors spread that Prophet Muhammad planned to divorce Sauda because of her age and fading beauty. His preference for youthful beauty made her future uncertain.
I heard that the Prophet is going to divorce poor Sauda because she's old and no longer attractive.
What would you expect from a man of such low character, given his history of lying, cheating, and stealing?
I know, it's absurd to expect loyalty from him.
It seems like the Prophet is going to divorce Sauda.
That old hag? Good. That means more time for him to have fun with his beautiful girls.
Facing abandonment, Sauda's world began to crumble. Prophet Muhammad's apparent disregard for her devotion pushed her to the brink, leaving her fearful of shame and exile.
I know I'm not young anymore and can't compete with those beautiful girls, but if the Prophet divorces me, I won't survive. At my age, finding a job would be nearly impossible, and I can't remarry because the Prophet forbids his wives from doing so. This is a matter of life and death for me. I must find a way to persuade him to keep me as his wife.
In desperation, Sauda turned to Aisha, Prophet Muhammad's favored wife.
To stay married to Prophet Muhammad, I will have to offer to give up my time with him so that he can spend twice as much time with Aisha. This is a humiliating bargain for me, but what else can I do? Aisha, I know it's your turn with the Prophet today, but I just need a little of your time to ask him not to divorce me. Please let me speak with him when he arrives.
Of course, Sauda. Take all the time you need to talk to him.
When Prophet Muhammad arrived at Aisha's house, Sauda begged him to keep her, sacrificing her rights for his convenience.
I'm willing to give up my turn to Aisha, but please don't divorce me.
As already predicted, Prophet Muhammad readily agreed and promptly claimed the revelation of the following verse.
O Sauda, Allah approves your request by giving this revelation. And if a woman fears from her husband contempt or evasion, there is no sin upon them if they make terms of settlement between them, which means woman agrees upon leaving some of her rights. And you will never be able to do justice between wives, even if you should strive to do so.
Strangely, before this event, Prophet Muhammad required husbands to treat each wife justly, even advising against polygamy if fairness couldn't be maintained, in the same surah, verse 3.
If ye fear that ye shall not be able to deal justly with the orphans, marry women of your choice, 2 or 3 or 4. But if ye fear that ye shall not be able to deal justly with them, then only one, or a captive that your right hands possess, that will be more suitable, to prevent you from doing injustice.
This means that Quran, Surah An-Nisa, verse 128, 129, has nullified Surah An-Nisa, verse 3, with serious negative consequences for wives. Allah, the Al-Adil, the very just and fair, has permitted Muslim husbands to treat their wives unjustly. The Misyar-like marriage was sealed. Sauda, a wife in name only, sidelined for Muhammad's younger brides. Her sacrifice preserved her status, but at what cost? This case shows that Islam was created by men to benefit men. Other religions generally encourage their followers to control their lusts for the benefit of others. But Islam is the opposite, as it encourages men to indulge their lusts at the expense of the weak.
Guys, actually, I don't feel that bad. He still provides me with food and shelter until I die, and I don't even have to sleep with him. How bad is that? In the past, intercourse with him wasn't that great because I could tell he didn't care. If I want to, I can satisfy myself.
What?
Hey, Hey, give them back to me.
What can we learn from the case of Sauda and Prophet Muhammad? Initially, their marriage was a traditional Islamic marriage, but when the Prophet lost interest in her, he intended to divorce Sauda. This situation forced Sauda to relinquish her right, turning their marriage into a mere nikah misyar. Her status dropped from a wife to a second-class wife, lower in rank compared to the other wives.